All right, guys, we are here with G L's Giselle. So isn't that how you do it if you were to
You
split it?
butchered my name so
No, no,
bad.
no. Isn't that how you would do it if you split it? G is L. Yeah, so it would
No,
be.
there's no Z in my name.
I never said Z
Yeah,
G's.
you did. You said Giselle. It's Giselle with an S.
Oh, well, Giselle. Isn't that what I'm saying?
You said it, you pronounced it with a Z.
Giselle. That's not with a Z. Giselle, Zell. Oh, that
Zebra.
is, that
Z
is.
z z z z.
Why you? Whoa, what was that? Yo, what the heck? Yo, what the heck was that?
Trey, did you not take kindergarten? Because did you not know? Because
You didn't even have
look,
to say
let
that.
me give you a little lesson, Trey. Okay, so
Yo, yo,
so
yo.
S S as in Sam, Z as in zebra. Z.
People are literally commenting. Yeah, TikTok, y'all hear this? What's going
Y'all, please give him a kindergarten lesson on how to pronounce his letters because clearly something went wrong. Very wrong. Like horrifically wrong.
See if I can let them see you. Hold on, let me see. I'm gonna flip this around so that they can see this, bro. Hold on, let me see this. Can y'all see this? There she is. All right, there we go. Yeah, yeah, they can see you now. What's going on, Mama? How you doing? How you doing? Oh man. Okay. Thank you for that lesson. I
You're
appreciate it.
welcome. I'm glad I helped.
Yo. All right, man. This is Let's Just Talk Fitness with Giselle, y'all. Y'all know the face. We're here doing a check-in, our monthly check-ins. It's crazy because I ain't even post the other one. I ain't post the other one yet. No, I'm literally gonna drop them both at the same time. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm go boom, boom. So again, I've been slipping, I've been working, so a lot of Raven's on here.
What's up, Raven?
She said, I hope I'm not late to the G show.
Girl, you just missed a whole kindergarten session right now, girl. You just missed it.
Raven, please. Please, not here she go. Yeah. I'm not sure if you have your phone, but you got it here. You can see what they said. But
It's okay. It's okay.
yeah. This is again, let's just talk fitness with our check-in. Again, something we do often to catch up with our members. And G is somebody who faithfully does it. G, how has everything been with your journey this past month? We're closing down on what is this, April? We're heading on into May. And so as we close out, again, this will be the last month before the next check-in. How has everything been this past 30 days? I know you're still meal prepping, or meal prepping is something that you kind of ventured into recently. Is that something you're still doing? Are you still meal prepping? Are you still staying consistent with your meal preps? And I guess anything else too. I think you were cutting again, or you started to bulk, one or the other, or you were maintaining. You're maintaining. Okay, okay. So even with the maintain, all those different things that you mentioned last check-in, how's everything been for you this check-in or this week, this month? Sorry.
Everything's been great, honestly. Yeah, I am maintaining and I've been maintaining for a few months now. Um, yeah, I'm still sticking with it. Um, I'm still meal prepping, yeah,
Mm,
and that's been going great. It just helps me with like time management
yeah.
because I already have my meals prepped in the fridge. So when I come home, I just have to heat them up and eat it.
Uh,
So it's a lot better. And I'm also like weighing my food, so that's been helping me stay accurate with like what I'm actually consuming.
mm,
So that's great. Strength training, honestly, that's been great. Sleep has been good overall. Water's been good. I feel like everything's been good. I recently just went on vacation, so for 2 weeks, or I was there for a month and a half. I mean, a week and a half, not a month and a half, a
Mm-hmm.
week and a half.
Come on now.
Yeah, no, a week and a
You
half.
still there? Okay.
I wish. No, but a week and a half. I was in Puerto Rico, so I stayed in an Airbnb, so I didn't have access to a gym, so I did home workouts, like workouts on YouTube, or I
Wow.
just made up my own like workouts in my head, like what stuff that I was doing, um, which was great. So I did that several times, and I did hikes, so that was my cardio. I
Hmm.
did cardio for sure. I got my steps in. That was not an issue. Yeah, and then yeah, I mean everything's just been good. So like the week now that because this is my first week like back to at work. Is
Mm.
it? Wait, wait.
Yeah, I think it is.
Yeah, this is my
Mhm.
first week back
Mhm.
to work. So I was gonna say that like in my lifts, I feel it a little bit because for a week and a half I wasn't doing weights. I was doing like my body weight.
Yeah.
So I feel it a little bit this week, and I'm sure I'll feel it again like next week. So it just takes time, but I haven't necessarily like lost strength
Mm.
because it takes time to lose muscle.
Yeah, it does.
So
Hmm.
I'm not tripping about that. It's just more so like right now it feels kind of heavy,
Yeah,
but it'll be fine.
that's what's
Yeah.
emphasis on the fact that it takes time to lose a muscle if you're natural, right? So that's a strong emphasis too, because people who aren't natural, who take steroids and things like that, they lose muscle a lot easier, faster.
Oh, I didn't
Just
know that.
oh yeah, just a little side note, because again, you got to remember if they get off those drugs, their testosterone stops working, right? The body shuts down when you take steroids, so it stops producing testosterone because you're getting it from an outside source, and it's never the same. So it like shuts off, and then they have to get on uh, testosterone replacement therapy. So what's it called? Testosterone T R
PRT.
yeah TRP. That's what no TRT exactly. Yep. They have to get on that, and then that continues to just be what they take for the rest of their lives. Um, but again, for someone natural like G, again, we see it. To be honest, your physique, at least from what I saw in your last post with the freaking Mickey Mouse buns, you know,
Mickey Mouse Clubhouse. Come inside. It's fun inside. We love it. You're just hating. So
no,
there's
yeah,
space buns, not Mickey Mouse buns.
oh, those are definitely Mickey Mouse buns, or whatever those were.
So that means I'm the happiest place on earth.
Oh my goodness. I guess so. I guess so. Cause yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. The physique. I'm trying to emphasize the physique. Your physique was looking dope. And it actually looks like you actually lost a little weight. I ain't gonna even lie. Yeah, you look like you lost a little weight. Like, and not in a bad way, but it looked like
Yeah. Like,
you like slimmed down a little bit. Because or I never just saw that fit. But either or, like it looked like you kind of slimmed down. Um, but again,
interesting.
yeah, yeah, it was just super dope to see, you in your element, and seeing you still being just as um or looking just as good as you were before you left for your vacation. And again, it all goes back to discipline. It all goes back to you having a system that works for you, that you've implemented, even while on vacation. Right. Some of the posts I just made were, do you leave fitness at home when you're on vacation? Is fitness something that you take while going on vacation? Some people think vacation is where you just let go. You let go and you let God, right? Um, but not you. You got it in. And so I'm proud of you. Um, okay. You mentioned meal prepping. You mentioned that you still do that. You're meal prepping again every Sunday? That's
Every
crazy.
Sunday and also sometimes on Wednesdays too. Because I don't meal prep for like Monday through Friday. Because I just don't want to eat that many of the same meals.
Yeah.
So
Mhm.
there's like a break in the middle of the week where like I'm having like different types of meals. But
Wow.
yeah,
That's incredible. That's incredible. Again, to see that that's where you are in terms of your journey. You're now cooking one time throughout the week, and then you're allowing that to last you throughout the entire week, you then like you say you're freezing your meals. You freeze them.
You said the complete opposite of what I just said right now. You, I don't know where you got that from.
Wait,
I did
wait.
not.
You said that you cook on Sundays.
I said, I, you don't listen.
I'm trying to listen. Hey, I just got off work. I'm tired.
Okay, look, I said I
Mhm.
meal prep on Sundays and in the middle of the week, sometimes on Wednesdays, because I don't want to eat the same meal from Monday through Friday. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah,
So,
yeah,
like,
yeah.
basically
Oh, I guess that
twice.
confused. Okay, say twice. Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
I don't freeze my meals. Some people do that. Like, they'll freeze their meals and do all that stuff.
Yeah, all that stuff with
I
it.
don't, but I mean, it's essentially kind of the same thing. So,
Gotcha. Okay. Oh, that's what's up. That's what's up. And the fact that you choose to do it throughout multiple times throughout the week, that's dope too. Um, and I remember you saying this on the last one, but you don't get bored with it. You actually have fun. You love what you eat, right?
I
Okay.
do. I
Yeah.
like what I eat. I don't, yeah, yeah. I mean, yeah, lately I have been trying like different meals,
Okay. That's
just to
good.
like change things up.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but yeah, I mean, I like everything really. Like, you
Hmm.
know, as long as I'm getting my protein in, I'm happy.
Yeah. No, that's
That's
dope.
really what it is. Like, as long as I can get the protein in,
Mm-hmm.
that's what I care about. So,
I love that. I love that. No, that's dope. Um, this upcoming month. Again, I know you have the things that you're doing. You don't really sound like you have many. You sound like you're content where you are. But again, I also ask this question. This upcoming month, do you have any goals or any things that you're trying to hit? I don't know if you're trying to go on another cut or if you're trying to hit another specific type of weight, or maybe you want to do something completely different. Maybe you want to go all calisthenics. Maybe you want to go, you know what I'm saying? Maybe being in Puerto Rico has allowed you to go, you know what? I want to take a break from the gym. I don't know. But this upcoming month, do you have anything drastic or anything maybe that you're just doing that's the same? Um, that you're kind of looking to stay consistent with or bring into this new month?
um, yeah, I feel like I'm pretty content with where I'm at. I always tell people to be content in every phase that you're in, whether you're maintaining, cutting, or bulking. So even when I am in those phases, I mean, I'm content with it. Like I'm set with it.
Mm,
You know what I mean? Because if you're not content with it, then I've noticed that leads people to not like bulking because they're looking a little thicker,
yeah.
right?
Mhm.
Or, some people obsess over cutting because they look really cut and tone or defined, right? I don't know. I don't, me personally, I don't like that. I feel like it leads you to like, basically leads to body dysmorphia. Basically,
I
that's
mean,
what that leads to.
mhm.
At least that's what it is. So I don't like that. I think people should be content with every single phase. Every phase has its purpose.
Facts. Oh wow, that's
So
great.
every phase is important. There's
Mhm.
not one that's necessary. Well, actually, no, maintenance is definitely more important health wise in the sense like, because you can't be cutting for too long because you're
Yeah,
not
yeah,
consuming enough
yeah,
energy.
yeah. Hmm.
And
Hmm.
then bulking, it's like too much. You're over consuming, right? To bulk. So yeah, I mean, maintenance is definitely like health wise, like
Right,
yeah, that's more important.
right.
But you get what I'm saying, right? Like they all have their purpose. Yeah. But to answer your question, yeah, I know last time I mentioned I might go on a cut again.
Hmm.
So yeah, that's what honestly right now, that's what I've been thinking about. Like
Hmm.
I've been trying to figure that out. Like, okay, am I gonna cut or am I gonna bulk?
Hmm.
But I kind of feel like cutting. I don't, again, I feel like I'm satisfied from the bulk that I did.
Okay. Yeah.
Like not last year, but the previous year, the
Hmm.
year before that.
Hmm.
So I kind of want to see if I can cut.
Hmm.
And most likely it will be that. I'm not sure when. That's what I've been trying to figure out too, like when. I just
Yeah.
came back from my trip, so I was like, that's not a good time.
Yeah.
Um, you know, um, so yeah, I don't know. Maybe like I might start in May.
Mm.
Just kind of like slowly but surely like reducing a little bit.
Okay.
to get to that full deficit. So I might start in May,
Right.
sometime in May.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah,
Why me?
just give myself time. Like
So,
I just got back from my trip, so right now I'm trying to like it's for example strength training. I didn't lose a bunch of muscle or anything, but yeah, like the weights are kind of feeling heavy.
yeah.
So
Yeah.
just like in that aspect, like I'm just trying to like get that together,
Yeah.
give myself some time
Mhm.
with that. Just make sure I have everything like good as far as
Yeah.
like calories,
Hmm.
making sure I'm actually like eating and everything. Because for a while when I was cutting and then I started maintaining, I had trouble reaching my maintenance calories
Wow.
because yeah, I had trouble. Like I was always under it because I got so used to cutting.
Cutting. Yeah.
So it took me time to actually get to my maintenance point.
Yeah.
Now I am,
Yeah. Yeah.
like most days, like 5 days out of the week, you know.
Is it
So
is the scale moving for you now? Because remember that issue we had way back, right? When it was like you were like, I don't know why I can't. What was the resolve in that? I can't remember it right now, but I know we resolved. What was that? I'm sorry,
what do
because
you
I'm like
mean?
remember that time where like you reached out to like art and it was like other people you reached like you and we were kind of you were hopping from different gyms. I think you went to another gym to see if you could try the other machine or something. Like, didn't you remember that issue that we had or that you had or
No,
you
I
were?
remember that issue, but I didn't go to another gym. I
Oh,
didn't do that.
I thought you were like you went to something else and tried another machine or something. But yeah, like what was that? What was the resolve in that? I guess that's what I'm trying to remember. Did you ever figure that out? I guess that's what I'm curious about.
Like why the scale wasn't moving?
Yeah, or your body fat percentage wasn't moving. I think that's what it was. And you were just like, man, I don't know where my calories
I think I was still kind of like under eating a little bit.
are.
Yeah. So I
Uh,
think that's what it was.
okay. Yep. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I just wanted
But
to.
n
Hmm.
no, but yeah, but now I'm out of maintenance, so it's completely different. Like
Right.
obviously I'm gonna put on some weight. So I mean, I haven't weighed myself recently, but the last time I checked, I did gain weight.
Wow.
I gained weight, but that makes sense because I went from cutting to maintenance.
Maintenance.
I'm eating more and consuming more. So, I mean, that's bound to happen,
Absolutely.
like
Uh,
for me to gain weight. So, yeah, I saw that. I forgot when. I have to check the last time I weighed myself, but that was like, I don't know, definitely over a month ago. So I haven't weighed myself. So I don't know how much I weigh right now. Because I don't know. Because you're telling me I look like I lost weight, but I don't know.
yeah, you
I gotta
do.
weigh myself.
Hmm. You do. Again, I would love to see where you are now. Um, Another question I had too that popped up in my head. How well do you take criticism when it comes to the fitness community or journey that you're on? Like how well do you take criticism in terms of people maybe walking up to you in the gym, being like, "Hey, you're not doing that right," or you gotta arch your back here, or when trainers reach out to you, maybe somebody may DM you and be like, "Hey, I see what you're doing here, but try doing this." How well do you take criticism when it comes down to like fitness? I'm curious.
So you're talking, yeah. So specific, you're talking specifically about like form. This is what it seems like you're talking about by
Form,
form.
it could be already form, but it could probably also be the food you eat, right? Like maybe someone like how would you respond or how do you respond? Maybe I'm not sure if this happens. If you when you post certain things, people may hit you up and or could hit you up and be like, I don't think you should, eat all of this, or you should probably try this, or maybe less of this would, be better for you. How well do you receive that type of criticism? Or do you receive it at all? I don't know.
I've never gotten that with my meals. I've never had that.
Okay.
Here and there, I might get something from like, yeah, like when I'm working out.
Hmm.
But if someone says like, it just depends what they say. Like, for example, this was like months ago. It was actually on YouTube. I posted like my workout on like shorts.
Hmm.
And someone said like, oh, like you're not supposed to have your head like down because I took my chin when I was doing a lower body exercise.
Hmm.
And I replied and I was like, yeah, you're supposed to tuck it in because from what I know, like that keeps the spine neutral. But when you looking up like this and then doing a lower body like an RDL, a lot of people look up. They look up
Yeah.
like at the mirror or something. They're looking
Yeah.
at themselves. Like,
Yeah.
no, you need
Mm.
to look down.
Mm.
So, um, I mean, they didn't. I don't even think they responded to it. But I mean, I'll just like respond with
Yeah.
like why do it. Like, oh, this is what it is. Like, this is why I do it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, there's that. I'm trying to think of like another example of like maybe so, like because that one was like not, I guess, bad. I'm trying to think of something where like maybe it was something like, like I'm trying to think
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
that that
Or even if it did happen, because I would even say put it in the perspective of what if it did happen? What if someone did tell you, "Hey, that food ain't looking that healthy. You as a trainer need to do better. You need to be recommended." How would you take that? I'm curious.
I mean, again, it just depends. Like I feel
Mm.
like it depends because I mean, for example, right? Like I'm actually gonna post like my wings that I just had. I had air fried wings.
Oh, y'all get her.
No, but like for example, like this is made in the air fryer. So
Yeah,
it's not
yeah,
fried. The
yeah.
French fries are not fried. They're made
Oh,
in the air
wow.
fryer. So
Wow.
even though looking at it, it might be like, you
Yeah,
know,
true.
but it's actually like it's not bad. Like they're not fried in heavy oil like at
Mm.
all.
Yeah.
And I season the chicken myself and everything. The buffalo sauce is like a healthy buffalo sauce. It's like vegan, non-GMO. It's like that type of
Oh,
thing.
wow. Okay.
Yeah, so it's not like regular buffalo sauce.
Yeah.
It's like it's a healthy one. And it
Mm.
tastes really good, by the way. It tastes just like regular buffalo sauce. I promise. It tastes just like it.
So post that too. Let us see it.
Yeah, it's in the picture.
All
You'll
right.
see it. Like
Oh,
I'm gonna
okay.
post
All
it right
right.
now.
Cool. 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 Okay.
Exactly. I got you. I got you. I got you. hmm For little haters like you, I got you.
Oh, okay. Okay.
You just mad because you didn't have these wings. That's
Yeah.
why. You just
Okay.
mad. You just mad. That's
I,
why.
I,
Sucks for
I,
you.
I, I'm a little salty. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, sucks for you. Anyways, so yeah, like you get what I mean? Like, yeah, it just kind of depends. But like
Hmm.
honestly, like for example, if they tell me that, but like they don't have a profile picture, they're private, like you know
Yeah.
what I mean, then I'm
Yeah.
sorry, I'm gonna laugh. I'm gonna laugh. I'll be like, okay, you have you want to say this, but
Mm.
how come you won't let people see you?
Yeah. 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 No, you're right.
So
But you're open to it though. But you are open to receiving it. Receiving that's like receiving criticism. Like you're open to at least considering what someone has to say. Or for the most part, you like, you know what, get out of my face. I'm a trainer.
I think I'm not gonna lie, I can be both.
You can be both. I know. That's what I'm asking. Go ahead.
No, yeah, I can be both, but like it's because again, like what I just said, like the
Yeah.
calories, it fits my macros, like
Hmm.
it's air fried, like you know what I mean? So it's
Yeah.
like, I mean, it fits, like everyone's calories are different. I mean, you just don't know. Like you can't say that you know what I should be eating because
Yeah.
you don't. Like, you know what I mean? So that's where that comes in, where I'm
Okay,
kind of
gotcha.
like,
Gotcha.
respectfully,
Hmm.
shut it down. Shh. But like, but at the same time, like, I mean, yeah, like if someone says it, I might just explain to them like what it is,
Yeah.
you know.
Hmm.
I mean, it just depends. It just depends
Depends.
what they say.
Yeah, it's understandable.
Yeah, it just really depends.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And
Yeah.
that depending is understandable. I get what you're saying. All right, let me see here. Okay. When it comes to the group, our group and everyone that's in it, both public and private, even, right? Because some people are going to watch this and probably remember what you say. But what things would you like for them to keep you accountable for? Our private group and just the group members in general. Again, some people like Marquita who ain't even in the private, they still be knowing what we want, what we need to keep each other accountable for. So, what are some of the things that maybe something that you've been struggling with, or something that you want to try, or something new? You mentioned competing perhaps in the future at some point. I think we talked about that, but you didn't mention like near future. You mentioned, but you did say maybe that it's not something that you would just say you wouldn't never do. but I don't know if there's anything else that you have maybe coming up or something that you kind of want to push yourself for a challenge or something. You rarely ever do any of that though. That's why that's why even like asking this question is kind of hard for you because for you you're very like routined. But I'll still ask it. But you're very routine.
Well, what do
But
you mean? Even cutting and bulking, that's a challenge in itself.
it is. But
It is. Do you understand how challenging those things are? Both of them, not just one, both of
oh, you're
them.
right. You're right. Yeah, you don't really bulk. You actually cut more than you bulk.
No, for most of my fitness journey, I was weightlifting journey, not fitness, weightlifting journey, I was bulking.
We're
When I
bulking.
started weightlifting,
You were.
I was definitely trying to put on mass.
You were.
So for a while I was. It's
You
but
did.
now
You did. Hmm.
yeah, I
Good
did.
good mass. Good mass. But you did, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So exactly. That's why I said earlier, I'm satisfied with the bulk that I did.
Yeah.
Like my progress in the end, I'm satisfied.
Yeah.
So actually, no, I've definitely been more focused on putting on mass rather than losing weight.
Okay.
Yeah. But
Okay.
again, cutting and bulking, they're both challenging. They're
Absolutely.
both hard.
Yeah.
They're both hard for different reasons.
Yeah. 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 Absolutely. So
But
then
I
what?
get what you mean. Yeah, like for the most part, I am like I'm not the type to be like, oh, I'm gonna compete. Like, no, I'm just kind
Yeah.
of
Or
like,
75 hard or something like you know
no,
you don't do any of those things. Like I noticed you don't do
no,
I've never heard you do a challenge where you're like, oh, I'm on this challenge. It's like I never hear that.
no. I mean, it's just I don't know. I feel like why? Like I'm gonna be disciplined forever, not for 75 days, you know? And like, yeah, I just don't not for me personally, I just don't see the purpose. Sure, for someone
Yeah. Yeah.
else,
No, yeah.
whatever.
Because
But just for me,
The rest is doing 75, but I get it. I get what
yeah,
you're
like,
saying. Yeah.
yeah, just for me personally, it's
Why?
like
But
I feel like I'm pretty disciplined. Like,
yeah.
I feel like life in general challenges my discipline. Like, you know
Yeah.
what I mean? So I feel like that's why. Like life in itself is gonna do
Life.
that for me.
Yeah.
So why am I gonna add a challenge on top of it? Like, no, I'm good. I'm good. I don't
Yeah,
need
you
another
are
add-on.
hilarious, man.
I don't, no, but for real, am I
Yeah,
wrong
that's
though?
true. No, no, you're not wrong.
You
That's why I'm
never thought
laughing.
of it like that, huh?
I
You
never thought
never.
of it like that. I was
There
like,
you go.
yeah,
There
no,
you
you're right.
go.
You're right.
Like life in itself challenges my discipline. Like I don't
Funny.
need another thing on top of that. Okay.
That's so
Like,
true.
and again, going back to what I said with cutting and bulking, right?
Yeah.
Like with both a cut and a bulk,
Mm.
that in itself challenges my
It sounds
discipline.
in itself.
I'm
Yeah.
not about to add something. Yo, I'm good. I think I'm good. Like, no.
That's funny because you got some people who literally build their brands off challenges. Their whole brand is a come get fit with this one. It's like I know a little don't I know some people
They
who
be twitching. They be twitching from all that challenging. They be like tweaking.
yo, oh yeah, this is snippet. This
They got their no no. I was gonna say
no, go ahead. No, go ahead. Let it be. Come on, let it roll.
just the joke, just the joke, just the joke. No, like from like no, because honestly, this is a real thing. Wait. This is low key real thing though. Hold up. So it's a joke, but not at the same time. Because no, listen, hear me out. No, because when you're overstimulated, like I mean, you can like over like stimulate yourself.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? Like just kind of like have you going too much. Like your mind
Absolutely.
is kind of like going,
Absolutely.
you're like you're doing too much,
Absolutely.
basically. You know what I
Absolutely.
mean?
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean they may be tweaking because they're because if they do that often, maybe they're kind of like they just naturally become like that.
Mhm. Yeah.
I'm just saying, a
Mhm.
theory. That's a
That's
theory. I'm
serious.
just saying. I'm just saying. No, but it's true in the sense like yeah, people get they overstimulate their nervous systems. It's all about your like your nervous system,
Yeah.
you
And
know.
they really get twitchy, is what you're saying?
No, that I'm just kind of like
Oh.
I'm just like kind of joking on that part, but I'm not joking about the nervous system part. You get what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah.
I,
Absolutely.
that I was just messing around. I was just
No, but it's kind of funny how many people like I know who have done challenges and stuff or built their brand off challenges, they themselves be hurting. Like physically, they be like getting hurt. And it's like, then I rarely see or hear you getting hurt. I rarely hear Giselle coming going on and being like, I gotta, or my bad, or my like that's rare. In the time I've known you, and I've known you for a good amount of time now. A lot of people who I know who either be doing them challenges or they then built the brand off challenges. I'm gonna be honest with you. I be hearing some stuff, and I'm like, that's actually really funny now that I think about that.
mhm,
That's actually really funny. Now that I think about that. Because people like you
mhm.
and Chanel, like y'all are just stick with the basics, right? Chanel is just all kettlebells, or she's just a basic. It's not really ever challenges or challenge. She doesn't even really do kettlebell challenges. She just does like just some like she may promote her program as in like she does kettlebells in her program of training, but she never really does challenges, and she never really gets hurt. You you never really get hurt, but I know some people who literally have done that, and they're like always hurt.
Honestly, it's funny that you mentioned that. I've never said certain things out loud, but like I've also noticed that. I've also noticed that. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, that's crazy.
But not even just with challenges. Here, I'm gonna say this in general. Okay, I'm gonna say this. Hey, drop the beat. No, I'm kidding. I'm just kidding.
Oh my, yo. I ain't even go there. I ain't even go there. Look,
No, I'm kidding. No, no,
go
no.
ahead.
Look.
Go ahead.
No, let me say this. Let me say this though. Let me say this. Now that you mentioned that,
Yeah.
pay attention to people who are constantly getting hurt, that are constantly injured. Pay attention to what they do and their lifestyle and their habits. Keyword habits. Pay attention to what they do or not do. Or not do.
I do.
Okay?
Mm,
Yes. Because I've also noticed certain patterns. So there you go. That's all I'm gonna say. Just pay attention. Just pay attention to those people and like really observe overall, and you'll start to like put pieces together of like, okay, you know.
mm.
And not to say like, again, injuries sometimes are bound to happen.
Absolutely.
Like,
Absolutely.
but I agree though. Should you really be hurting all the time? Should you really be getting injured all the time? No, you shouldn't. Why are you getting injured all the time? Why are you hurt all the time? So that's all I'm saying.
Yo.
But that's not even just about, again, that's not about challenges. That's why I mentioned lifestyle and habits, because
Yeah.
overall, it comes down to those two things
Yeah.
in itself. You
Mm,
get what I mean?
mm,
Yeah.
I get what you mean. And again, I appreciate you for sharing that. Um, yeah. I appreciate that. I appreciate you in that. Um, and again, I think it's something that definitely is interesting in and of itself. The fact that you're so basic, yet you make the most, you have some of the most, you're so basic, so like simple in what you do, yet you make some of the most drastic progress.
Thank you.
Or you have some of the most drastic consistency. It's like she consistently keeps doing this or showing up here, or you stay maintaining your weight. That's another thing. That's another thing. People can drop that 125,000 pound when they getting ready for the what they say? What's the saying? Summer bodies are like summer doesn't wait. Something about summer. Like you be hearing all these different sayings about summer body don't wait. Summer ain't waiting for nobody. Or something. You better come on, get your summer body now because summer's coming. And so you'll see a huge drastic change for about 3 months. And then 3 more months come by. It's like, what the world happened? For you, I rarely see a drastic change. It's very consistent. And I'm gonna be honest, I can say that ever since I met you. It's never been like a dang, like, what happened? And then
Yeah,
it's
yeah, and if you do see a drastic change, it happened gradually.
gradually.
It didn't happen fast.
Mm,
It
mm,
took time.
mm. Yeah, yeah. No, you're exactly right. You're exactly, and that's I noticed that. It's so funny though. It's so
It's
funny.
because, yeah, the basics are basics for reasons. People may look at someone and be like, "What's your secret? How did you do this? How did you do that?" Oh, you're not gonna like my answer.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Mm-hmm.
Do you really want to know? Are you sure? You sure? You want me to talk?
Yeah.
Because, it's really the basics.
Mm,
It really is. There's no magic potion to this.
yeah.
It's discipline, which a lot of people don't want to talk about. A lot of people don't like to hear about, right? What we just talked about earlier. I mean, yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
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 There's no special thing to it. It's just, or, discipline's special, but you get what I'm saying. Like,
Yeah. Mhm. Yeah, there's no magic potion. There's no magic formula. At the end of the day, you put in this work with your blood, sweat. It's the same thing as your business, your brand. It's the same thing. You can't fake it. I told you on the job, you asked me how it's like it's easy. Anybody can go in there and just fake it. You know what I'm saying? Like do a few things. Okay, today I'm gonna take 5 bathroom breaks. That's gonna cut down on this amount of time in which I have to do. Like you got people that literally plan that, and they're like,
oh yeah,
yeah,
oh yeah, they
you know what I'm
do.
saying? Like they plan it.
Oh yeah, they
They're
do.
like, as soon as something comes, I'm gonna go to, I'm gonna go to the restroom, and that way I ain't got to deal with so and so, and then they got to be up in there. Then I'm stuck in the restroom. I act like something, and then tomorrow I'm act like my arm's hurting. Then the next day I'm act like this. And it's like you literally have people that do that. I'm dead. I have family
No,
members that
they do. No,
I,
they do.
I have family members that literally do that. Yeah, you know what? I think I'm gonna call. And it's like I have family members that have called their bosses, and I've literally heard them go, and then they get off the cook and they're like, "Yeah, all right, come on, let's go." It's like, dude, what are you doing? But they just got paid for a whole 2, 3 days. So, but what with the brand as well as with fitness, you cannot fake. You can't fake fitness. You can't fake push-ups. You can't fake meal prep. You can't. You can't fake calories in, calories out. Your butt want to eat that big burger for 3, 4 weeks straight. Oh, you can't fake it. It's gonna show. It's like you can't fake it. And so, yeah, that's why I have a lot of respect for you because I'm like, man, this girl right here, like she not to mention the earth and how the world for the majority, right? The big wave is Giselle, follow us. Giselle, follow us. Get off the path. You're swimming against the current. Like the current is saying, no, what are you doing? Giselle? Like, stop. Go with us. Go with the flow. For you to be at such a mindset to where now this is just easy for you. This is something that is second nature to you, you know, even when it comes to our significant others, right? We just gotta, you're like, there's some lines you like, we gotta, or in vice versa, or like anything, right? Or even mine has told me about things I need to do. It's like, nah, they see me picking up weight, grab my stomach and shake it a little bit. It's like, oh, it's like chill out. But like, it's like, it's a lifestyle. I posted in the groups, I think yesterday or the day before. I was like, fitness isn't an option. It's literally life or death. It's literally like you're gonna be on Earth for 82 years, or you're gonna be on Earth for 40. Like that's what we're talking about. We got a little off track there, but yeah. But that was good. So then what can the group keep you accountable for? That was the question. So what can we help keep you accountable
Wait,
for?
we didn't answer that question.
No, we got talking about all this other stuff. Because I was telling you how like that question is kind of tricky for you because you kind of really don't really change up anything. You don't really do.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, okay.
Yeah, like you never answer that though. So what can we keep you accountable for, if anything?
Keep me accountable with for sticking to the basics. I'll say that.
The basics. Okay. All right.
Stick,
That's dope.
stick to the basics.
That's dope.
Stay disciplined, all that stuff.
That's dope. That's dope. All right. Because when you say that, we then have to stick to it. So I appreciate that because it's like if I keep you accountable for the basics, I'm gonna have to question my own self. Am I sticking to the basics? So
Exactly.
thank you. No, I appreciate that. Okay. What can I, as a group leader, do for you also? Personally, I always, I be trying to skip it, and then I literally like it
Why do
wrote
you read it
it
then?
it wrote.
No, you looked at it and you read it.
It rolled off my tongue, and then by the time I said leader, I was like, dang it. So yeah, what can I do for you as a leader?
Um, mm,
Oh, okay. Ain't nothing you can do for me, Jay.
yeah,
Oh,
I'm good.
yeah, oh, so you're good. Ain't nothing I can do for you.
Nah. No, I'm kidding. I mean, just hold me accountable, just like the rest of the group. Like, that's it.
This is exactly why I hate asking this question, man. But all
I
right,
just said to do the same thing as the group. It's the same thing.
absolutely. I feel it. All right, I'll double down. I'll put it that way. Dope.
Everything's been fine. Been doing good.
And that's what I love. That's what I love. All right. Where are you? I'm sorry, where are you mentally on a scale from 1 to 10 and why? So of course we gotta go into the mental.
I would say I am a 10.
Sorry. Like my TikTok live like popped up with like this thing. You ever had this live visibility restricted? Did we say something? Yeah, like literally it said restricted. It said your live is not eligible for recommendation and restricted in search results because it may contain unoriginal reported reproduced content. I have no idea.
Mm,
Yeah, I don't know. I appealed it. But yeah, okay. But you can continue. I'm sorry. You said a 10.
yeah, I would say a 10.
Okay. You said a 10 last time. So why a 10? Or what's making you say a 10 this time? And
I would say the same thing.
I got another question. Has it been a 10 since the last time? Or like have you dipped? Have you went up? Have you gone down?
Oh, mm, I would say at one point I dipped a little bit, but I feel like that, yeah, yeah, like dipped a little bit just for like personal stuff. It had nothing to do with like fitness.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just for
But I mean, what?
just for personal reasons? Okay.
But
Okay.
I would say in general though, I would say I'm a 10.
Can I ask where did it dip to? We talking a one? We talking a two? I don't like.
Oh, no, no. No, I would say like a 8 or 9, like a like around there.
Okay. Around
Or
there.
like a 9, like nothing crazy, just kind of like a moment of like realization. That's
Mm.
all.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Yeah. But like in a good way. It's like it was bad but good in a
Yeah.
sense. Like I needed that basically. It was for good, you know. I needed that. So in the end it's good.
Yeah.
You get what I mean?
Absolutely. Flip this back around. I don't know. I think maybe TikTok looking at Zoom is making it seem like I'm playing non-original content because it's literally they just like the non.
Oh,
Isn't that
maybe.
crazy? What the heck?
I mean, it makes sense. I guess, yeah.
That's crazy though. Like I used to do this all the time, but but yeah,
Yeah, but sometimes they regularly change their like guidelines and stuff.
and I love
So it might be
yeah,
that.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
What's going on? Kara said, "Hey, G." Um,
Hi.
but um, but yeah, yeah. So I get that. I definitely get the dip, but I'm glad that you're still at a 10. What can help you stay at a 10? What's one thing or a few things or that thing that's making you stay at a 10? Because you're hovering at a 10. That's amazing, G. A lot of people don't reach 10. They reach barely 5. So what has helped you and what's helping you stay at a 10? Whatever it is, I just want other people to hear it. Say it. Say it. Like vocalize it.
The Lord.
You ain't had to hear like I wish they could see how you doing this right now. But yeah, I wish y'all could see this, but TikTok is gonna ban me or something. But hilarious. Okay, so
Jesus.
arms arms spread and she's singing, y'all.
As we should. Every knee shall bow.
You got to finish it. You said half the statement.
Whatever.
No,
Anyways.
go ahead. Come on.
Yeah, the Lord helps me.
I love it. I love it. That's dope. That's super dope. And again, I would say this. I was second it. But that's amazing. I think it's truly amazing that you have such a strong spiritual relationship with the Lord that allows you to stay at a 10. That again is something, G, that many people never touch. At my job, I told you I had someone literally call in and say that they wanted to die. And so to hear that that's where you are and to hear that um that's where you seem to hover, be really happy because a lot of people don't. Yeah. Um, this is the end of our call. Again, I check in. I appreciate you. I thank you for the time. Again, you take the time throughout your day to do this. And guys, again, she's someone. Hey, Kara saying that. Yep, she's saying the Lord and everything. You got Kara and turned the whole live into a Sunday school. But
Amen.
no, absolutely. And again, just thank you for being the person that you are, the leader that you are. Again, you got some people calling this the G show. You truly have had an impact on a lot of people, and it's crazy. It really is crazy how much people mention you even when you not on the call. I'm like, dang, I'm it's Let's Just Talk Trey. I'm here. Like, why y'all, but you
No,
have
it's not.
but you you have literally made a stamp in this community, and that's fine. I'm completely okay with acknowledging that. I think it's beautiful. I think it's gorgeous. I think it's amazing because it shows me that, to be honest, I expect that because as I build a community, there's going to be people who stand out more than others, and I think your standing out shows just how much of a role you play in the fitness community. So, in many ways, you kind of have a lot of people looking up to you, G, and that's a big thing to carry. But I think you're carrying it very well, and I think that a lot of people see that. So know that you got eyes watching you, even when you don't think so. You got eyes watching you, and I think it's only going to grow from here. You're only going to get more and more eyes on you as you get bigger. Your brand grows. So keep doing what you're doing. I'm proud of you. You inspire me. I admire you in so many different ways, and I just can't wait to see what becomes of you of this upcoming month. Like, I'm really excited to see that growth. You may get a little taller.
Nah, I love my height.
Yeah, yeah. I guess that's wishful thinking. But yeah.
I love it.
Let me stop. Let me stop.
I love it. God fearfully and wonderfully made me.
Here she go. Okay.
I think there was a little
Oh, here
mishap with
yo, yo,
you.
no, see, yo. You can literally stop right there. No.
There was a little glitch with
Yo.
you. There was a little oh.
You could have literally stopped. And then you just paused and allowed temptation, the devils, the flesh to influence you, and now she throwing shots. It was
Well,
good.
first of all, no, you allowed your flesh to say, oh, that's just wishful thinking.
I
That
don't.
was your flesh,
Well,
was it
yo,
not?
what sound was that?
That's your sound. It's gross, huh? It's gross. It's disgusting.
Do y'all hear this, yo? Was this not Sunday school? And why is this
First of
not?
all, did he not start it? Did he not say it first? He did. This is recorded. So when people see it again on YouTube, they're going to see where you started. And I ended it. Goodbye. Are we done here?
Raven saying, "Preach, G." Oh, yo, Kara over here laughing. I don't know what's going on. All of a sudden, I get off work and I come home to this. Look like this
I'm
messed up.
joking. Obviously,
Nah,
I'm joking.
nah, nah, nah.
Yeah, no, I wasn't joking. I said that with my chest. And I'll say it again. You want me to say it again? Because I will.
Yeah, yeah. Let's just talk fitness. This is G with the check-in. TikTok, thank y'all so much. Raven, oh yeah, everybody's in here just saying stuff. And I'm not reading this stuff. She said, "Is it time for offering or the doors of the church to open?" Yeah, I cannot, man. I cannot. But y'all follow G again. G, you are a personal trainer. You want to shout out what you do, things of that nature. You may hear this.
Yes, I am a personal trainer. I offer in-person training in the Inland Empire, California, but I also offer online for those who may be far away. I got you. And I also have some free ebooks on my website, GiselleTraining.com. You could find my page, click the link in my bio, you'll find it. I have my YouTube channel. Yeah, so I have all that.
Let's go. Let's go. I love it. I love it. Guys, go follow it, man. Again, I wouldn't recommend any other trainer. But G. And again, there's others out there that I'm very cool with. But again, this is one that I definitely know to be top notch. And again, I just appreciate you, G, for the time. This is transparency here, and you showing this, I think, builds credibility. So thank you for that, allowing yourself to be vulnerable, and just being a part of the community. Whether you were in the public or private, I would say the same thing. And so again, I'm proud of you. And I just can't wait to see what becomes of you of this new month. But guys, thank y'all again so much. TikTok, appreciate y'all. G. I'm just gonna end the recording right quick. And until next time, peace.